This speech is to pay tribute to my father, and what better day to pay tribute to him than on his birthday. My father was a wonderful person. He was a man with great pride and integrity. He was also one of the best firefighters that I know. My father was not without weakness, and he had a problem. The problem was with alcohol. Unfortunately, this problem cost him his life at an early age. My father died on October 7, 2009 at the age of 60. Even though he had a problem with alcohol, he was a very influential person in my life. One of the things that he was the most influential about was the fact that because of his alcohol problem, I don't drink. I've seen firsthand what alcohol can do to a family, and I also know that I have the possibility of becoming an alcoholic because of my father. Besides the alcohol problem, my father had so many wonderful traits. He was a man that would give you the shirt off his back if you needed it. He was a firefighter for almost 20 years, and it was something that my father was very passionate about. He loved fighting fires, and he loved helping people. My father's love for firefighting was what made me decide to become a volunteer firefighter and to become an EMT. I was like every other little girl. I wanted to be just like my daddy. Now I'll admit that my father did not care much for me being a firefighter. In fact, his exact words to me were, "Sissy," as he always called me. "Firefighting ain't no job for a woman." He always said I was too small to fight fires, but he was proud of me. Up until I had my first daughter, my dad carried a picture of me in my turnout gear in his lunchbox. After I had my first daughter, her picture replaced mine. My father was also a bookworm. He loved to read books, and he read the newspaper on a daily basis. I am also like my father in the fact that I myself am a bookworm, and I read the newspaper on a daily basis. I have a lot of traits of my father, and because of that, I am proud to say that I am his daughter. I have a lot of his mannerisms, and I see them also on my daughters. One of them is we always stand with our hands on our hip and the foot cupped out. It makes me smile to see my daughters doing the same thing. My father loves his two granddaughters that he got to see. Unfortunately, I was pregnant with my third daughter when my dad passed away. In fact, I found out a month after he died that I was having another girl. But I could still hear exactly what he would say to me. And that is all you need, sissy, is another girl. I do have the pleasure of knowing that my father accepted Jesus Christ into his life 2 weeks before he died. So it gives me great comfort to know that one day I will see him again. Even though he is not here physically, I know that he is here in spirit. My father was a wonderful person, and he is greatly missed.